Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Joanne, and welcome to episode 4 of
I
the
thought it was
eThoughts podcast.
5.
No,
What?
wait.
No, it's four. It's four.
So we had episode 4 before, but it's not funny. But we were talking about like the coronavirus and stuff like that, and it didn't really age well.
Before it was like actually ruined.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
before it became
to be
something
fair,
actually like intense.
we filmed it like the Thursday.
The Thursday
that I was
before
about to.
things happened.
Thursday before colleges were shut down, so nothing was bad yet. And then the day after, my college was shut down, and I had to go home. And so then, in that time period, I've been just getting stuff set up and stuff like that. And the one with my dad was like way back before, so we're kind of out of sync. But we're here now. Episode 4, we made it. We were originally gonna have guests, but things happened with them, and they dipped last second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
Caleb,
boys.
control your girlfriend.
Yeah. I'm joined with Caleb and Lauren today. You know, the homies.
the boys.
Yeah. We were thinking about doing a Fortnite episode, but we don't have a Fort. So if you want to be in a Fortnite squad, drop your username down below.
Oh, that's so scuffed. That is so scuffed.
Honestly, dog.
Hey guys, join a Fortnite game. You have to be at least level 100 plus battle pass because we got a win streak, so you got to be good to play with us. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Gotta be really good, you know.
And
Totally,
one more thing
totally
before
didn't
we
win those games because we were going against.
listen, no, nothing to know that. My computer's out of storage. Nice. This episode goes out to e-girl Lauren, not this Lauren. It's a lot more awkward now that he's here. But shout out the girl because she said, "Oh, I love your podcast." I said, "Oh, thanks." Sorry.
Here,
Lauren.
I'll
We
act
could
her
do
out.
like the.
Oh, I love
Do
your
it.
podcast.
Thanks, man.
We could do like the
You mean
Misfits
girl,
thing,
dude?
and
Come
at
on.
the beginning of every podcast, we say something that someone has said about the podcast.
Everyone just talked about my dad, so
It's just that sounds kind of a skeptic.
yeah. One guy literally said, he said, Lauren, you know him. We had AP Gov with him. He's like, hey, guy who sat next to us. That's all I'm gonna say. But not Kevin. But he was like, dang, I bet your dad pulls hella bitches. And I was like, yeah, he did.
Did this person wear glasses or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he was like, he's like, his voice is just so masculine and strong. And I'm like,
That is honestly something he would say.
listen, dude, if you're listening to this, I love you, man. Okay, I just thought that was really funny.
Right.
But yeah, no, my dad does pull women. My mom. God, this episode is weird. I guess I just want to say, how is quarantine for you guys?
It's been pretty good. I still have to go to work. I'm essential, with air quotes. But
How
you
does
know,
that work?
what do you mean?
He
Like-
goes to work. What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
Is it literally the same? Is it the same thing?
No,
like, nothing
no,
changes.
no. So it's just drive-through. We still have like mobile orders and Uber Eats, but they have to come through the drive-through and all that. It is now mandatory for us to wear masks. So as of recording,
That's
it's mandatory
funny.
for us to wear masks. So we had to make masks because the shipments of masks haven't sent yet. So we're just waiting for that.
Nice.
But one of my coworkers.
I'm so sorry. I died.
Lauren's like, yeah, gamer.
You're playing Roblox, right, Lauren?
Yeah, I'm playing Roblox. Tower of Hell.
Nice.
My coworkers, she's a real one. Her and her mom made us all masks. So
That's pretty cute, actually.
Apparently, this doesn't happen over here because it's Washington State, but in some states, African Americans are making masks out of like, because they're like bandanas, but like in areas where the police are still kind of sus, like police are like, hey, wait a minute, that's gang activity, and so like there's been a lot of problems regarding this, and so this one guy has to wear like girls' clothing, so he doesn't get attacked by the cops, and I'm like,
for real?
bruh.
I've
Uh-huh.
not heard of
That's
that, bro.
crazy.
I listened on the news this morning, but I'm like, imagine like having to you're like, oh man, coronavirus, and you get attacked by the police. You're like, let's
Yeah.
go.
Or like,
And like we're safe up here because it's Washington State, most liberal place. But like,
Well,
I can
actually-
imagine down south.
literally like on Thursday, like 15 minutes after I left work, there was a drive-by shooting. Right.
Where?
Oh, I heard about that. I
Like
heard
right,
about that.
right in downtown, right next to the college, because the college had to go into lockdown. So I'm really hoping
Oh,
that
yeah, I
we
heard
went
about
into lockdown. Because I literally left like 15 minutes before that all happened, and then
Dang.
I was seeing like the messages go on my work group chat, and they were all like, "Bruh," and I was like, "Oh my god."
I want to know what causes a shoot down during coronavirus season or a shootout. Like, you
They're
know what I
just
mean?
mad about the virus, bro. They can't.
Someone
Biggest
stole
thing.
his toilet paper, dog.
That's
Nah,
so.
he's like- Go ahead, dude.
I'll just say I don't get the toilet paper thing. I'm stocked up. My dad,
Yeah.
he went to Costco and stocked up before just because like we have toilet paper, and then now it's like this, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's like stocking up was like
Excuse me.
whoever did it was whack. It wasn't necessary because we're getting plenty of shipments. Like those places get plenty of shipments.
Yeah, like I don't know. Did you hear about the guy who got 26 years in prison for licking stuff for TikTok?
Yeah.
Like he went through an island and licking a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, people are doing that. It's literally the
I thought
wackest
they
thing
did
ever.
that. That happened a while ago with like some girl in ice cream, right?
Yeah. Okay. So he
Well,
was talking
yeah,
about
so-
her.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
You go. No, go on.
Nice.
Dude, we're so good at online is so much harder. But you know what happened was because it was originally this girl in ice cream was doing it, and then she was on Dr. Phil and she got clout air quotes because she's like, haha, everyone hates me. She got in trouble, and then this guy wanted to do the same thing and to get TikTok clout, and so he did the exact same thing of like running the aisles looking everything, and
And then
so.
he got 9 years in jail.
Yeah, and so they said they had to all the product they had to get rid of. He looked entire aisles worth of stuff. They
Well,
had to get
that's
rid of
true.
all of that, and so then to pay him back, he gets charged for like destruction of property and stuff like that. Not property, but like the product. And I'm like, bro, imagine though you're like 26 years because that's a lot of time. Imagine some guy's like, yeah, I killed somebody, killed my ex-wife, and he's like, I licked some stuff in a store for a TikTok video.
Honestly.
I feel like there was another trend going on. It was the hashtag Corona virus, like Corona challenge, coronavirus challenge. And what
What
people
is
did
that?
was this.
Licking
I
toilet
cringed. I cringed. Yeah, it was this white girl in a plane. She licked the toilet seat.
Oh my gosh. Why?
Sorry, I'm
Coronavirus challenge.
That's some good clout, I guess.
Yeah, man. The video had like 100K retweets. The people were like, "What is this?" So like, I mean, yeah.
It's the world we live in.
It's all those people that believe any publicity is good publicity.
And I don't. There's a point to like. There's a certain level of like any publicity is good publicity. Like in some cases, yes. Like if you look at Jake Paul, for example, it's everyday, bro. Really trashy song, but he profited off that so much, and he wasn't. In the end of it, it's not that he just made a stupid song. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't doing anything that bad. And so in that case, you're like, oh my god, I hate Jake Paul, and then he got caught. But when people legitimately hate you for doing something stupid, then like there's a difference from that. Because you can't really profit off that. No one's like, yeah, it's licking toilet seats. I love that. Let me just follow her, donate to her, freaking PayPal, all this stuff. It just doesn't work out.
Jake Paul.
I
Yeah.
didn't know if you were going to say something. I thought you were going to say something. I would No, dude. We're rusty, okay, guys. It's been like a long time without recording, and then it doesn't help that half of our people Thanos out of existence. Gavin's gone, apparently.
We haven't had Gavin in an episode for a really long time.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
rough.
Gavin's been demoted from big admin kid to guest.
Yeah.
Dang.
He cannot access the special vault anymore.
Not the vault.
Not the fault, dog.
I guess I was going to say one of my original things was like, oh, actually, Lauren, you never explained. Talk about what you were up to in this coronavirus season.
Well, since last episode, I moved out of I moved out of Seattle, living in Hawaii right now. Gonna be here for until fall. Ooh, interesting move. I've been picking up chess. Caleb and I are playing chess currently.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
did you ever get to do your rematch against Evan?
No, Evan never.
For what, Jess?
Yeah, I was supposed to.
Yeah, they played
Evan
a
wants to be
pretty
on the
intense-
podcast, so
Oh,
Evan wants to be on the podcast, so we can hop on and play chess with us.
Evan?
Yeah.
Oh, why'd I do that? That was not a pro gamer move.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what you're doing, dog.
Dude, I haven't played chess in, not gonna lie, a long time. It's been like years.
Chess is one of those games like I find it fun, but I also am just like not wanting to play it.
Yeah, it's a fun
Like-
game, but I'm not gonna freaking.
Like
Play
it's a one game at a time kind of thing for me. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
I kind of want to get good, but I
It'd
don't
be
have the
fun
brain.
to get good, but like it takes a lot of time.
I feel like it's not about. I feel like it's about the person you're playing against, because like you know what I mean. If you're decent, you can. If someone doesn't play a lot, most people don't play chess all the time. So if you're at least decent, you can be like, hey, let's play chess, and then you look good. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
don't have to be sweaty.
Yeah.
Same with
Yeah,
like
I just
video
want to be
games.
able to understand the game. I mean, it's literally big brain.
It's the
I used to play all the time. Do you
Really?
like okay? So when you guys play, do you like calculate people's moves ahead of time? And you think like 3 moves ahead or what?
I can
Bro,
think
you
like
think we're that
maybe
good?
like 1 or 2 moves ahead, maybe.
So that you just kind of play the game. You're like,
Yeah, I mean we're not big brain yet. We don't know like we 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 know one strat, but we don't know how to like properly do it. Like Lauren got me.
I know
with
like
it one time,
the
but
cheeky, the the like 3-move checkmate. Is that what you're talking about, dude?
yeah. That you like got me with that one time.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
wait, but if you guys both know that move, then like,
I didn't mean to do that. I had a buffered move.
Lauren really said buffered.
how about checkers? You ever play checkers?
Checkers is kind of whack. I'm not
I
gonna
love
lie.
checkers. Honestly, I love checkers.
I feel like in this,
Okay,
coronavirus,
I have to. I have to do that.
I played poker some Texas Hold'em. I won. I won $60 from my dad
Oh.
playing Texas Hold'em. That was good times.
If you want to peep our chess match, Joanne, there's a link.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I can watch the chess plays. I probably won't, but I can. No, but like I don't know. Monopoly, I hate Monopoly. That game is so. I was
That game's
playing
too
the other
long.
day.
It's too long.
My dad landed on like 20 properties. His first
Oh
20
my
rolls. I landed
God.
on no properties. Literally no properties.
I don't
And so
think
I
I've
landed on.
played.
And so I literally, it was like I got to the point where I was like, cool. My dad has $10,000 if you land on it, and I have nothing. So I'm like, great. So much fun. Just paying my dad and then making money back and paying him again. Like, I love it.
That sounds very fun, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monopoly went on for like 4 hours. Poker went on for like 5 hours, but I was
Dang.
winning the whole time, and so I'm like, I'm not like.
I kind of want to learn how to play that thing. I think that'd be pretty fun.
Poker's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, poker's
poker
a good
is,
time.
and like, it's stressful though. Like, I was playing, and so we were betting in quarters, and so, and we had one chip equals 1 quarter, and so we all started out with like I think $20 in quarters, and so, what happened was like I at one point I was against my mom. And I bet like because I just after I was winning, I bet like $40 against her
Damn.
because I was like I was confident, but then I'm like, but if she's right, and if she has a higher hand than me, I'm done.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
didn't see that. I didn't see that. Oh, just kidding. So sorry about that.
no, wait, Lauren, you're being high IQ. It's okay.
No, he's
So I
not.
guess my next question is, how long do you think you guys can last in quarantine?
I've been doing this before quarantine.
Yeah, honestly, like nothing really changed for me. I go to work and I go home. The only difference in my schedule is I don't have to go to my church, and I think that's actually really
Dang.
nice because
You don't say that.
no. I mean like I find it easier to really like do my church stuff from home because
Oh, yeah, that
going
makes sense.
there early and having to set everything up is kind of draining for a while. So it's really nice not having to do a whole lot and just kind
Yeah, I
of
get
getting
what you
to kind of just chill.
Understandable.
It's I spent a lot of time outside of my room, and obviously I came back here to see people, and then I had plenty of I had so many video ideas. I was gonna make a music video. I was gonna make up a prank video. I had all this stuff planned out, and now I'm like, well,
Well,
prank my
yeah.
parents. So like I don't know. Because I haven't left my house. Well, I went to go get my stuff from my dorm. That was like a day after I came back. But besides that, I haven't left my house since. Yeah, I haven't left my house since. And so like I'm like I can only sit in my room, play Call of Duty for so long. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
but it's projected to go all summer, and yeah, obviously the fall. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
I really hope we don't have the stay-in-house order through summer. I would.
We might. We probably will.
I don't think we will. I really.
Wait, what did you say, Caleb? You're kind of real quiet, bro.
The stay-at-home home order. I really hope it doesn't stay till summer or like through summer.
But okay, so here's the thing. Is that if we aren't, because Wuhan, they were just letting people out. Like people from Wuhan, where it started at, they are able to leave if they have a certain temperature. They have a little app because what they did was they shut down. Like it was like a $10,000 fine if you left your house, and so they forced everyone inside. And then everyone was they quarantine themselves, and then eventually beat the virus because no one can get it. And the people who have it will eventually either get over it or die, which is great. But like it's no longer circulating the virus around. So once they got to that point, everyone then took to the temperature. If they didn't have a fever, they could leave because they beat the virus over there. I don't know how it's working now. I don't know if it's 100%, but that's what's going on. And so the difference over here is that. And I get that, like, it's not, people will see us that bad, but we're never going to beat it if we keep having people interact with each other all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta stay home for it.
And so I feel like unless we do that, then we're never going to beat it. And so we're going to be stuck at the same place. As much as people hate it, and they're like, only a 1% death rate. 1% of the world's population is still like 700 million people, 7 million people.
And we don't even have an official death rate year because we haven't had a year of this.
Yeah, that
so
too.
You won't get your official rate until it's been at least a year.
And we're getting to the point where it's like a few thousand people die every day. And while that might not seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, that's still a lot of people. And I feel like I get that people like it doesn't affect young people. It does. And like I get that you're like, listen, I have to go do things. I'm not sick. My friends aren't sick. Yes, but you don't know. Like you can be a carrier and pass it to someone else. You can pass it to their parents. You never know.
Yeah, and you can't really tell who is a carrier or not.
Yeah, because you can get it, and symptoms don't show up won't show up for like between 1 and 14 days. So you could have it and not know for a little while, or you could be asymptomatic where you get it, never have any symptoms, it never bothers you, but you just pass it over and over and over again.
That's
dude. Big word.
Symptomatic, but that's literally what I feel like is the biggest problem: is people who are just passing it around and like. I know. It sucks to sit at home. I don't get to see my friends, but like, we'll get done with this sooner. And like, the people who don't even think it's real, let's go, dude.
It drives me
Who
crazy.
doesn't think it's real?
I know. I have a friend who thinks it's 5G.
Yeah, the whole 5G conspiracy is insane, dude.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, but like, you're stupid.
Yeah,
there's only so like conspiracy theories just. Some people my uncle is, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, man, I love you, but he's a very adamant flat earther. And, like, he will not listen. He's like, no, you are wrong. He's like, show me the proof about the moon or the earth being round. I'm like, well, he's like, have you been in space? I'm like, no. He's like, the government's lying to you. Wake up. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's pretty baller, dude.
He's like, if the earth is round, how come the horizon's flat? And I'm like, God, you got me there.
If the earth is round, why are our shoes flat?
That's actually a pretty good point. If the earth is round, why aren't we all slightly rounded? You ever think about that? I mean,
Americans are pretty fat, but I watched a video about the how gravity works, and if the earth is flat, gravity would be hitting at the way it'd be dispersing, the ends of the earth would be like it'd
be flipping over and over again, wouldn't it?
It'd be something like that. It wouldn't be normal. I don't know how to explain it exactly without like showing it, but it would not be normal. Yeah. And also there'd be ends of the earth.
Yeah.
Like, there are no ends of the earth. I don't understand how do you explain that? What's the bottom of the earth? What's the side of the earth? Like,
what's on the other side?
Because if it's China and stuff like that, there should be a flat section between the top and the bottom. There should be a section of like, because if the flat like circle with like a little cone, cylinder, there should be sides, but there aren't sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good game, by the way.
The earth is flat. I don't know. My back when you get 2 likes on Instagram, my uncle would post stuff, and his flat Earth conspiracy videos would have like 2 likes, and then his stuff about his kid would have like 100. I'm like, I wonder what people want to see. When you're one of 2 likes, like, sorry, buddy, that ain't it.
Dude, come on, don't roast him on live like this, bro.
Hey, I have a lot of uncles. I have like.
But the uncle that is the flat Earther he knows it's.
I might have multiple. I might have multiple. They could be very. Yeah. I don't, but He might be listening to this. Listen, dude, I'm sorry, man. I won't call him out by name, but
Klopster said flat eathers be like a.
that's
Nice.
funny. That's funny, Caleb. No,
I
what I was
didn't
gonna
actually hear the text to speech, but I just assumed.
Yeah, no, text to speech. If you're a flat earther and you listen to this podcast, we're just kidding. We love you. Please still watch the podcast and support us. I
Spread it.
merch still.
Spread
Yeah.
the word. Not
But
around
tell all
the
your
globe,
flat
but I don't know what they say. Around the disc.
No, did you guys see?
around the-
Did you guys see
across the
someone?
disc.
Someone asked him, so if Earth is flat, are the other planets round? They're like, yeah, because there's pictures of the other planets.
That's pretty funny. I've not heard of that.
Wait, if the Earth is flat, how come the sun is round?
Yeah, bro. What the?
Because it's the sun, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, my bad. I didn't think about that. That is literally such a good counter argument. I'm sure Michael will be like, is the sun real? Have you seen the sun with your real eyes? Government. It's a big
Government.
projector.
Yeah, it's like we're living in Wall-E, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's
Have
all
you
a
guys ever-
simulation.
Have you guys ever seen the TV show Under the Dome?
I've heard about it.
It's like that. It's we're all just trapped in a dome, and they're showing us what they want us to see. I mean, they don't do that in the show, but the dome part, yeah.
Maybe it's simulation, and that
It's the Matrix,
Uh,
dog. It's the Matrix.
I
the
would
sun.
not be
Okay, no,
surprised.
we're living in a simulation, and the sun is the projector, the bulb that's
Yeah.
shining onto the planet.
Take the red
creating
pill,
us.
people. Take the red pill.
Yeah, stay
Wake
woke.
up,
Did you know
America.
if we were in a simulation, I was listening to Elon Musk talk about this. So, if you think about when we make movies, movies are a simulation basically of our life in a way. We create another world,
Mhm.
or like video games. If we are a simulation, our movies are always more interesting than our lives. That's why otherwise we wouldn't want to watch them. If we're in a simulation, we are the more interesting version of someone else's life. So think about how boring
How boring
that
that
must be.
that person must be, like literally in quarantine by themselves, just watching our world evolve.
Give him coronavirus. Like, I really feel like we're not, as humans, we're interesting, but we're really not that crazy. So if your life is whatever higher form is creating the simulation, dude, spice it up. Give me more hot girls around you. Like,
Maybe it's like some like advanced like cockroaches.
Oh, yeah.
like in Men in Black.
I've never seen that.
Wow.
I did
Never
a-
seen Men in Black.
That's kind of fake. No, in Men in Black, the main villain in the first one's a giant cockroach, and at the end of the movie, spoilers, we're in like marbles that giant tentacle aliens are playing with.
I don't
Yes.
get it, but wild.
So how it works throughout the movie is that there's a cat with a collar, and the collar has a universe inside of it, like a little, like it's like a universe in a marble.
Oh, whoa.
And so yeah, of a small civilization. So we have that universe, but then it's saying that we think that we're the biggest. When no, we're tiny compared to everyone else, but we'll never know because we're living in our universe. And they're
Yeah.
playing marbles with the other universe, like how we were playing with their universe. And I'm like, dang, that's woke.
Oh, it's like that episode of Rick and Morty when he has to change his car battery.
I know what you're talking about too. And they're like walking the power in.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, and then the guy makes like another society, a universe
Yeah.
in a universe. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the guy within it like figures it out, and then he like kills himself, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they kill him.
Oh man,
They
Rick
like
and
fight
Morty.
each other. But yeah.
We're just so high IQ.
Yeah, that's why we play chess.
We've been playing Roblox story games for the past couple days.
Dude, Shovelware Studios? So good. So
Shut up.
good.
Sponsor us, please. Sponsor us, please. We've been playing your games.
Did you guys ever finish that one?
Yeah, Caleb, of course, man. No, we didn't finish it. So what happened was, I beat the level. Me and Laura beat the level, and I was like waiting for you to beat the level. I was like, "Where's Caleb at?" And then
Did you not hear
Lauren's
me
like,
get off?
Yeah, Caleb just
Oh.
left mid-level.
I was like,
Yeah,
I'm going to bed,
Caleb
guys.
rage quit, and then he just like I was waiting for him, and then
Well, it was like
Wait,
12
okay.
o'clock at night, and I was like, I want to go to bed. I have work. And you guys were like,
You didn't even beat the level, dude.
"No, I didn't."
yeah, you have to redo it. We have to wait for you the whole time. Yeah, you didn't say anything. You just left. What's up with
No,
that,
I
Caleb?
did.
He did say something, but it was like
Did?
very brief. He was like, "Okay, bye," and then he just.
No. I said good night, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to bed. Good night. I got up.
I want to point out, Caleb had been like in the level. Caleb was like raging. He was,
I
"Ah,
wasn't raging
so
that
stupid."
bad, honestly.
Alright,
It
well,
wasn't that bad.
Bro, you were kind of raging. You hit
You
the
were-
I
desk
was
a
definitely-
couple of times.
I was
Yeah,
definitely
over
raging, but,
Roblox.
like it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't
then-
like this mega rage, but there was
No,
definitely
it wasn't like
rage.
what was it? The guy
It
who
was
punched
mini
his-
rage. It was mini rage.
It wasn't
It was
7-1
baby
G.
rage.
Over
I-
Roblox. To be fair,
I
I
only-
got mad at times.
Yeah,
The elevator jumps.
The elevator, dude. Holy.
I
almost
only hit the
killed
desk
myself.
once. I only hit the desk once. Okay, give me credit here.
He's just like,
Yeah, no, we played this Roblox game for like an hour, and we're like not even halfway through it. So let's go.
We have so much left.
it's their most recent map. It's pretty good though.
Kind of left.
It's good, but I don't know. The parkour on it feels like it's like a Sonic game. I wish it was more like parkour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like their old format more than what we're playing right now. But it's still
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's really well made too. So like if they
Yeah, the
just, like,
cutscenes are
if they
pretty.
just incorporate that into like their original gameplay loop, I think it'd be good.
If you could skip cutscenes, then it'd be
Honestly,
That'd be great
dog.
too. That'd be great too.
like the 5-minute cutscenes for a Roblox game, and I'm like, yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, this girl's just Snapchatting me.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I'm gonna censor that. I would censor that. Don't worry.
That's gonna be such a weird censor. She's
No, I was gonna say.
she's gonna want me to be.
I think she. No, I think she. Bleep. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, good
We'll
job.
never know.
Yeah, no one's ever know what I just said. Like when Gavin kept exposing my brother, I had to keep censoring that.
Oh, how was that? How did that go? I didn't listen to it. Was it just like the whole way, or
No, I just literally just cut the audio. So Gavin's like, "Yeah, remember when he?" And there was like blank for like a second, and then we were like, "Gavin, bro, what the heck?"
dang,
And
that's
and
funny.
then Gavin kept exposing himself. Like, Gavin,
Yeah,
shut up.
literally episode 0. So if we were to post every episode we'd be on
Oh my
episode like
God. We have like
7 by
we have
now.
3
Really?
episodes. Yeah, we have 3 episodes that we're not gonna post. The first 2 original ones, and then we have the one that we recorded before Corona.
Mm-hmm. And then the first one, Gavin was saying a bunch of sus
Oh my
things.
God! I
What was he saying?
Gavin.
Is that allowed? You're allowed to say that?
No, well, obviously we can't say because he's on it. But like, so if we filmed it, and then he'd be like, "Okay, cut that out, okay, cut that out," or then he'd be like, "Listen, I want you to cut this out. I'm just not gonna. If I cut out half things you say, you talk most of the time. No way." And then the other one we started, and then Sierra joined halfway in,
Yeah.
and then it was just awkward, and then like, yeah, and then we were like, because Gavin said more things he didn't want to say, and so then.
And then he
I made the rule
did.
of don't incriminate yourself, and Sierra was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll be on the next one," and she just never came back.
Oh, someone just posted in that one group chat, Juwan. I think you'll find it
Oh wait, the group chat of us.
funny.
Dang,
Oh,
but they
I
have a
know,
group
Caitlin
chat
said-
without you. Feels bad.
I feel like Caitlin just sent a streak. So I got a streak from the exact same time. She said, "I ended up passing out. Lol. Still tired though. Sorry it didn't work out tonight, but we'll plan it. Good night, guys."
Say psych.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna respond.
Dang.
I didn't respond either.
She asked me. She was like, "So was it live? What?" And I'm like,
No, we all talk to each other, just pre-recorded, and then we edit it together.
"Yeah." Just a bunch of conversations. We all just talk on our own and together.
That'd be
Just gotta
insane if
stitch
that
it
somehow made an
together.
episode.
I would not do that. I would hands down not do that. That'd take like an hour plus to edit one person
Yeah.
just to get the one person stuff synced up, and then no.
Just stitching
that'd
that
be fun.
together would be a nightmare.
No, you
Yeah,
don't
well-
stitch it together. You just start at the same time. Everyone at the same time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but have your own different. That'd be so. Imagine that we all your own different conversation without any context of what everyone else is talking about. They just put it together.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
I-
It's not awful.
I don't know. We were gonna have 3 other people on tonight. It's just the homies, the main crew.
Just the
Like I
boys.
said.
Just the
I
boys.
feel bad
So
for
we're
that
g-
poor
so-
man.
We're recording at 8 right now. We started recording at 8ish, well, like 8:30.
Yeah.
But at like 7:30, someone messaged me like, actually, I can't. Sorry, I'm not gonna say what it is. But they're like, I can't actually record. I've had a rough day,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and they're like, tomorrow, and I'm like, I don't know about that one. And then I just said maybe not,
Maybe.
because like I don't know. It's like so I'm trying to make this as like legit as possible. You know what I mean? Because like you're not gonna get anywhere if you don't really try. If you don't put in the effort, if you don't like make it the best you can be, then you're not gonna get anywhere. And so I'm not just gonna be like, oh, we'll do whatever. I'm just gonna just walk all over me. Just decide when we film. No, I put my
Dang.
foot down.
Because if he
Dang.
did, he'd be a simp.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a
Oh
simp.
my gosh.
I tell girls no.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not about me being simple, Lauren. Don't worry. It's just about like
Simp's
you
kind
know,
of a
I
lame
don't-
thing now.
I don't want to be
It
like
was a
seen as
lame
jerk.
thing ever
Yeah,
since.
it was always lame.
True.
Except for when I called my brother a simp because he is a simp. He bought this girl he got a $50 Amazon gift card,
Uh-huh.
and then he spent it all on this girl.
Wait, didn't he have a girlfriend
Poor thing.
for a time?
I honestly could not answer that question. I don't know. And when I asked him about it, he gets mad. And I think he was. And then so what happened was like something happened, and then my dad because he wasn't supposed to be FaceTiming her. My dad took his iPad and FaceTimed her. And so she answered it was my dad, and so she freaked out. And so then we went to her house a couple of days, right before the quarantine started, and to buy Girl Scout cookies. And so she came out of the house, and then my brother went out to pick up the cookies, and like he just stood there silently. She looked over at my dad, then looked away, and then like my brother didn't say anything to her, and
That
then
is
like he
so
just stood
awkward.
there as she's opening the trunk, and I'm just losing it. And then my
That's
brother's
so
like,
weird.
"Yeah, she's still scared of you. It's been like 3 years," and I'm like,
Imagine
That happened 3 years ago.
"No, it's like 2.5, 1.5, 2, I think."
Wait, really?
Jeez.
Dang, bro.
But I'm like, imagine he's just sitting there, just not saying anything. I was crying in the car. It was funny.
That is rough.
And then there's one girl that always comes over. It's always like all those guys and then one girl, and I'm like, I respect that girl for showing up because if actually now I think about it, if a bunch of girls wanted me to hang out, yeah, I guess Caitlin's like that. Her and all her friends. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm straight. Everyone thinks I'm gay. And every now and then I'll go sit with Caitlin's dad and like watch sports with them, and I'll be like, yeah, so what are your thoughts on the Seahawks? He's like, oh, the Seahawks, and he'll start talking, and I'm like, yeah, just men things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sports, just sports thing.
Just sports things.
And then you got to talk to them about cars, cutting wood.
There was this girl, Sydney, her and her roommate Lexi, they went to go visit Sydney's house, and so I went with, and so it was 2 girls and me, spending the weekend. So I was like, I got to prove I'm a man to the dad, and so I was like, this porch looks built. Did you build it yourself? He's like, I did build it myself. I'm like, dude, I also built my porch. He's like, wait, really? I was talking to him about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, we were fishing a bunch of things. Wait, you fish too? And I'm like, yeah, what, you fish? He's like, yeah. And we're talking, and then he was like, dude, the freaking Oregon Ducks are just doing so bad. I'm like, you like football? He's like, I love football. And I was like, oh, well, in that case, I don't like any of those
Manly
things.
conversation.
The
But now
long
he
con.
loved me. He like I at one point, her younger sister was yelling at the mom, and I was like, shh, stop yelling, inside voice. He's like, yeah, listen to Juwan. And I'm like,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh my
It was
You're
so
the man of the house now, dude.
god.
It was so funny.
when Jawan accidentally becomes best friends with this girl's dad instead of her.
Yeah, now that the parents love me, and then
Oh, that's wild.
the mom, I made like a sex joke or something like that, and the mom's just lost it. You're so funny, and I'm like, family loves me.
We got this. Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
like, yeah,
we
I'll take
got
your
him.
parents.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
He's
parents
ignorant.
normally love me. I don't know. Do you guys ever meet like friends' parents on accident, and it's just awkward?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by accident?
Like
Yeah.
I was
Accident to meet someone's parents.
I was at college, and I went to the coffee shop to get a shake, and this girl and her parents and grandparents were all there.
Wait, was this
And
like
so I
during
didn't
like
know.
was this like during classes or like at the beginning of something?
It was like in the middle of the quarter, middle of like
that's
winter
weird.
quarter.
That's weird.
Yeah, and so I didn't know that her parents were there because they were like off back, and so I'm like, oh hey, how's it going? And she's like, oh hey, her dad's like, oh who's this? And I'm like, I'm Juwan. And then the grandma's like, Juwan? Oh, hi. I'm so for the grandma. And I was like, hey. And she's
Hey.
like, so, what do you want to do with your life? And I was like,
Huh?
I'm going to college for film. She also said, that's so interesting. You do a lot of film stuff before? I'm like, I have a YouTube channel, I have podcast stuff. And she's like, oh, interesting. Why do you choose that? And then she kept going on and on. I was like, interesting. I'm like,
That's
what about
so
after
weird.
college? And I was like, I want to go to LA. And they're like, why? And I'm like, who are you? Who are you?
That's
Like-
so funny.
I've not had any encounters like that. I cannot say.
Yeah, no,
You, Caleb?
no,
Nothing?
no, I don't think so.
I don't really meet people's parents, dude.
But I do. Most people, when I meet their parents, they're like, okay, Juwan, calm down. Like, be yourself, but don't be yourself. And I'm like, do you think I'm going to walk up to your mom, like, what up? Yo, I'm not gay, by the way. Like,
Is that just something you normally say?
Yeah.
sometimes that's like a meme, but like, I'm like, my dad was military, and I learned how to talk to military people, so I know how to handle your normal parents, right? And they're like, I mean, I'm just making sure because you tend to be a bit extra sometimes, and I'm like, wow, no faith.
They really do be like that. No,
It
I don't.
might
I don't.
be your own.
I don't really think I've ever had a problem meeting someone's parents. I think it's because it's really easy for people to introduce me. So I'm just the little Christian boy, and so they're like, oh yeah, this is my friend, and then like parents are immediately like, oh hey, how are you? And I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't think I've really had any awkward situations with.
Besides my dad.
Yeah, but that was just for the bit, dude.
Yeah, it's just a prank, bro. No, I remember when I met my ex-girlfriend's parents. She prefaced it with, "Yeah, so they're racist," and I'm like, yeah.
Oh my! How did that turn out?
The dad wasn't racist to me.
Was
So
he
I like.
racist.
He didn't say anything, and I think because I met him first, and then he came and met my parents, and I think because my dad has like a mantle that's full of military stuff, so like all of his coins he's earned, medals, stuff like that, and so when
Yeah.
the guy walked in and saw that, and then he saw my dad, a big guy, he was probably like, because this guy, her dad was like tall and skinny, and he wore a cowboy hat everywhere. I'm sure he wanted to be racist, but like he kind of can't when there's a big black man in the military. He was like,
Yeah.
hey.
yeah.
He's like,
How are
what a
you?
bunch of.
There's a bunch of nice people over here. No, but like, and then after we were dating for a while, the dad like liked me more than a daughter, and apparently, so this was such an awkward interaction. So me and her were cuddling on her couch. We were just cuddling, and the older sister was like, "Oh my god, I couldn't cuddle my boyfriend when I was her age." And then the dad's like, "Yeah, well, was your boyfriend Juwan?" No, and I'm like,
Dang,
Oh.
respect.
Got
and I was
him.
like, "Yeah, man."
That's
And then
the moment that ended racism.
Yeah.
when the racist likes the black guy. But then I broke up with her, and apparently her whole family hated me. But my friend dated her a few months later,
Let's go.
and he said that the dad still compared him to me.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the dad hated him and talked about how I was so much better and stuff like
Oh
that. And
my
I was like,
That
I
must
was
be
like-
rough for her every time.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be
Dude,
salt
like,
in
it's
the
like, that's
wound,
not
dog.
what
That's
I want.
salt in the wound.
she's like, I got a new boyfriend. He's like, oh, Juwan again? And she's like, no. And he's like, oh, well.
Well, at least you left your mark, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
get
if we
destroyed.
really want to talk about this, she tried to talk to like a lot of us after that. Like,
Yeah. No, literally, she hit up all of you. And then
yeah, she even added me, and I was like, what huh?
I remember she set up on Lauren and said something. And then,
Yeah.
and then after though, she like actually like every other black guy. I was about to name names, but one of them might attack me if you were to hear this. So
I know what you're talking.
the big,
I got you.
but she hooked up with like all the other black guys.
Let's
And
go.
all of the like 4 other black guys, and then they all told me too, and I'm like, let's go.
The tall one, the big one. Who else?
Yeah.
The annoying one.
Your roommate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, that's what I
Um,
thought. So I thought.
Yeah, so to be prefaced by one of the guys she was with, he posted on Snapchat of him bleeding out in a hospital, in an ambulance car. Like because apparently he got jumped and attacked, and he's all like, "Yo,
The big one.
yeah." He's like, "I never die. You can't kill me." And I'm like, "Let's go." He's a
That's
homie.
actually wild.
sometimes, but like, yeah, no. And so, yeah, she didn't take the breakup too well.
Did I ever
Apparently her
tell
family
you
didn't
what
either.
happened?
Wait,
like,
she orchestrated that? Is that what you're insinuating here, bro?
No.
she got him
Uh,
I
jumped.
was like, dang.
No, they're too unrelated. Imagine.
That's
What were you
That's
gonna say,
actually
Caleb?
insane.
Did I ever tell you what happened? Like pretty much right after at the football game. She like.
Oh,
Give
wait,
context before the football game. What happened at the football game?
Oh,
okay, what happened?
So it was the football game after it all went down. She came up to me.
What went down when they broke up?
Yeah, when
Mhm.
they broke up.
Okay.
I broke up with her, by the way.
I
broke up
was
with her.
yeah. I was in, of course, the band section, and she came up to me, and I was like, "Yeah, what do you want?" And she was like, "Can you keep Jawan away from me?" I'm like, "Huh? Huh?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. No, Jawan's Jawan. I can't control Jawan." I'm like, "I don't even know you. What do you want from me?" And she kept
Were you
trying to,
again?
she kept trying to ask me to like, help you guys not interact, and I'm like, I don't even think
Okay,
Jawan wants to
first of
interact
all,
with you
I broke up
anyways.
with her.
Yeah, I was like, I
broke up with
doubt he wants
her.
to interact with you anyways. And I
Yeah,
was
break
like,
up with her.
know
Be
what
like,
she
hey, how's
wants,
it going?
dude.
I break up with her. I'm like, so anyways, you want to hang out tomorrow?
yeah.
Or, oh,
Yeah.
we're broken up. She almost burned my track hoodie. I would have been hands. I would have actually thrown hands if she would have burnt my track. And then,
Yeah, because that's limited edition, dude.
yeah, literally. And then she accidentally put it through the dryer, and now it doesn't even fit me anymore.
Bro.
Thankfully, I'm out of high school, so I'm not gonna wear it again. So I just have it as memorabilia.
Yeah.
But like,
You
I'm
can
like,
just tell
come
people
on.
you were that small in high school.
Yeah, I grew. I was became a big man.
Yeah.
And then we bought her because she loves Sam Smith. We bought her because my mom went to a Sam Smith concert for work, and my mom got a keychain for $20, and so we gave her the keychain, and then she gave it back to me, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? That's $20. I paid for it out of my own money because I didn't give money to my mom, so I just gave it to Aaron, and that's how I being friends with Aaron.
Oh yeah.
But at least she didn't give it back to me. Like at least the keychain's gone because like I don't know what I would have done by that. I'd be like, "Hey, Sierra, you want a keychain that was from my ex, and then Aaron? Now you can have it."
Dude, don't hit on Caleb's girl like that.
Sorry, Kill. I would never. Wait, did they break up last episode? Oh wait, no, we don't have that. That episode's never posted.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was funny.
Yeah, they got back together actually.
Yeah. Top 10 couples.
I'm scrolling up in our chat, Jawan, and I forgot that you posted these things when you looked up Gavin and I's names.
Oh yeah, I am. Alright, so funny story. I looked up Gavin and Caleb's name on Pornhub, and then not on private browsing, by the way.
Let's
And
go.
so to make this clear, I don't watch porn on my computer, or at all. I never have, never will. But just in case, on the record, just in case people take it out of context. But I was on my computer to do something with like my dad or something like that. I type P, and then obviously Pornhub comes up, and I'm like, listen. I've never on my computer ever. And then he was like, oh, it was a friend of mine. And then I had to defend myself because it looked bad. I'm like, look. And then we went to it. It was like Gavin Gray, and they were like, "Is that your friend?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "It was a funny meme."
You're like,
And
I just
now-
really wanted to see the homies.
Yeah.
I heard Gavin drop some new content. I had to watch it. Caleb, I could imagine, not you. I could imagine Lauren star.
What? I don't see that.
Why not, dude? Would
I don't
you?
think I would want to be.
I would not want to be. Like, that'd ruin it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also the aspect of like going from like the hottest girls to like average girls. Once you go to the top, you can't go down.
Oh my god.
That's a joke. I'm joking. Please don't come back to this clip in 20 years from now and say Juwan hates women.
Juwan doesn't like women. Damn it.
Hey, I'll
Yeah.
never get a job now, dude, from that one clip.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm actually a simp. I'm iDubbbz.
Oh.
No, why would you say that? Why would you actually say that? You know Caleb's gonna go off.
We got the
Caleb's
clip.
literally standing
No.
up right now. Caleb's literally standing up
Caleb's
out
like,
of his gamer chair right now.
Oh, I'm kidding. No. We have the
Are
the
you
clip
though?
for
Are
that.
you kidding though?
Yeah, no, I am.
Me
have
and
to-
Caleb
you
discussed this.
Yeah, because you didn't
already.
listen, Lauren. You only listened for like a little bit of it.
I was there for the whole time, dude.
Yeah, you were there.
I thought you said
We
you
have-
you weren't
Literally there for the
listening
whole
though.
time.
I thought you said you
I
weren't
wasn't listening to the video because you were streaming it, and so I wasn't on the stream. But I heard
So
you guys.
in context, we were talking about items being a simp and stuff like that, and what happens. So me and Caleb watched the video and broke it down and discussed it. We might enter that clip right here.
Probably.
If it's not playing right now, then we're not.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to make it.
I
So
probably just
Caleb, you
forgot to
watched.
send it to Jawan.
Caleb, you
What a
watched
nice
the
clip. What a nice.
You
clip
watched
of that
the girlfriend exposed video, right?
I did. That was insane. I watched that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched that video.
What are your thoughts after watching that?
She had another video about like that same content creator had another video about her responding to things, and like
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did. I watched both videos. It was wild. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Because,
Adam's girlfriend's psychopath. Go ahead.
I literally knew nothing about her. I only knew like the couple of like little meme interactions that they've had. Like the one, like the Nickelback one. I thought that was a funny interaction. But that's the only thing I've ever seen of her ever. And so it was just wild to see all this stuff. I was like, bruh.
And like, yeah, the whole art theft and stuff like that, and the whole like faking and like trying to get in the Zoe Burger squad.
Well,
and
she
then
didn't say
Holocaust.
any. Well, when I was watching the video, they didn't say it was art theft. It was just copyright infringement. She was tracing, and so she wasn't stealing art. She was just stealing like the likeness.
That's still okay. Yeah,
I wouldn't
technically,
directly
yeah.
call. I wouldn't.
True. I'm not an artist. I can't draw. I had to have someone
Yeah.
picture for me. Shout out
Because
Billy.
when I think art thief, I think like you commissioned someone, got the artwork, and then never paid them for it. That's what I think when I think art thief.
I was
When I
getting her
think
mixed up with someone else. Someone else did that. My bad. Yeah, someone else actually did. They had. So what happened was this person was underage, and so you can't technically pay an underage person apparently, because like I don't know contract law, but like she was like 13, 14, and so she's like, "Yeah, I'll give you exposure," and then she just never did. She took all the art and said, "All right, bye." I was getting her
Wow.
mixed up
wow.
with me. So yeah, no, art world is wild, dude.
I'm
Go ahead.
not saying that tracing and stealing likeness is okay. I'm just saying it wasn't exact thievery in my.
I would
perception.
consider that thievery if
I
you
consider
literally
thie-
take someone else's drawing and then you say it's yours.
Okay, I guess. I don't know.
That's copying the idea of theirs. That's stealing their ideas, dude.
Okay, I guess. I don't know. I just think of like art thief as like you commissioned someone and never paid them for it.
That's
You
true.
just
It
go to the
depends.
museum, take the paintings. Bro.
Just leave. And at the museum, dude, that's a real movie. But yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. I hope that I never become like I never date a girl and become blindsided by like everything. You know what I mean? So I know some people who do that. They date somebody, and then they're just blindsided, and then after they break up, they're like, "Bruh."
This ultimate game theory we talked about. I hope it becomes real.
Yeah, maybe Idub is actually doing a content cop on her. Dating her is.
The long
Instead of
con.
like-
The long.
That'd actually be
con.
insane.
I would literally buy all Idub's merch.
I would lose
do all
my
money.
mind, bro.
I'd be like tier 20 sub, dude. Make it up. No, I remember when I was dating my ex, everyone's like, "Dude, she's so bad. Like, how do you not see it?" I'm like, "Oh no, I see it. I just don't want to break up with her because I feel bad that she might get better." And then she kept getting worse, and I was like, "Maybe it's what dating someone's like." And then she kept getting worse. I'm like, I'm gonna head out. Like, I don't know. I feel like relationships are weird.
I've never dated anyone, so I don't know.
Lauren had a girlfriend once. I messaged her to join a Clash of Clans clan, and she never read the message. That's cool.
Wait, what did you say? You cut out for me.
I messaged your ex if she wanted to join our new clan, and she never responded.
My most recent one, or
Yeah.
As far as I know, most recent. I don't know if you're dating people.
It's
no?
true. I never knew if she liked me because like every time I was around you guys, I always felt like she like didn't like me or something. I was like, oh.
Cause she's awkward, dude.
Yeah,
Introvert
two awkward
life.
people.
Honestly, though, like,
Would you say you're introverted, Lauren?
yeah, I took a personality test, and I am very much introverted, dude.
I feel like it depends though on who you're around. That really, because when you're around like us or Clayton, then we do dumb stuff in public all the time.
I like to describe it as I need my like hype person
Yeah, I know
Like-
what you mean.
around people.
You need the boys.
I
Yeah.
feel like when it was like me, you, and Eben during track, Eben with the B, that was too
Yeah.
much energy. We were hype.
But like, if I was just like alone with like no friends and like track, I would just be like literally quiet or something like that. Or
Dude,
Yeah.
swim would have been such a different experience without the boys.
Yeah,
I only joined swim because of you guys. Like I only joined and stayed because
yeah.
Yeah.
It was for the
Like-
energy.
I loved swim, but I also like I would not have had nearly as much fun if I didn't have the boys.
I would not have done it if it wasn't for. I hated swim so much.
What?
Like-
What?
It's just one of my
What?
sport. I'm a runner. I'm a runner.
You
Like,
just
it
run
was-
underwater.
It's because Joanne got the pity claps.
Yeah, dude.
It's because
Or
Jawan
the
couldn't
diss track.
dive. Jawan couldn't
Yeah,
dive.
nope. They brought that up this year again. And I was like, I don't really care, but I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Well,
I just-
it's because Jaden can dive slightly better than you, so they kept talking about it. And I was like,
yeah, they're like, hey, by the way, and I was like, who like actually cares? Literally no one. Like, I'm sure no one's like, oh my god, Jane dies so much better than Jawan. Thank God we're aware of the information.
We're like, we're saved.
Yeah, now
Absolutely
we know. Now we
Now
know.
we make the state.
No, I just feel like I don't know. Like, I got amazing shape during swim, but the workouts, dude, the workouts were not great. The 1,000-yard warm up, I remember that.
That's not even bad, dude. Honestly,
skips,
I would prefer doing
skips.
swim workouts over like land
Regular
workouts.
Yeah, me too.
The dry land workouts, those were all jokes. They were all so easy, and then everyone's like, "Ah!" I remember one time she was like,
They were
3
kind of
mile
hard,
run.
bro.
And I was like, okay, bet. I think meets were great because I loved meeting people like Cooper and all of them.
Dude,
Remember
that
when
was
we
so
had
hype.
everyone on add nearby.
That was
Yeah,
so
When
hype.
Snapchat add nearby was a thing.
I miss Ad Nearby. I still have all of them. I still talk to some of them occasionally.
Dude, how
It's
is
weird.
Cooper doing? Honestly, how's that man doing?
He was in Ellensburg the other day,
Oh, what a guy.
and I was like, yo, dude, pull through. And he's like, I'm just visiting really quick. And I'm like, dang.
Dang.
But no, I remember like meets Kentridge. Oh, that Kentridge was it.
Kentridge is always a
Kentridge
great
was the
experience.
best Kentridge ever. I'm not even gonna lie. That was
Yeah.
the best.
I think I
Kentridge.
used my shoelace to hang the poster that
Yeah,
year.
yeah. You did.
How many teams are at Kentridge?
I think
don't-
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to make for people who don't know, Kentridge is like and it's at the King County Aquatic Center, so really nice, like big stadium type pool area.
Yeah,
Olympic
they host
pool.
Olympic qualifiers there.
Yeah, with like 16. Well, I don't know if you did 60 or 16, but different teams, so it's huge. And so honestly, everyone who does swim they're all the bros. They're all the bros. So we ran around, and me, Lauren, and Caleb. I don't know if Caleb was there actually. We did Add Nearby,
I did some of it.
and we got like 100 people, and then we created a big story, and then it was just banter the whole time. We
Yeah,
met
it
some
was
cool
just like
people.
swim memes.
Some guy kept hitting on us. Do you remember that, Lauren? The guy who kept filming us from across the way.
I don't remember that actually.
So some guy, he would film because he was sitting across from us, like all across the pool. He'd zoom in on us. He'd be like, "Hey, cuties," and like stuff like that. And I was like,
I don't think he was actually hitting on us.
Yeah,
That might
I
have
think it
been
was
like
just me.
"Oh
ironic.
yeah, I figure some guy gave us his coming out story."
Oh
That was
yeah, I
so
think
hype.
wasn't that Cooper?
Yeah, that
I
was.
think it might have been Cooper.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was because he like posted. He was like, "Hey, I just came out last night," and then like his friend was like, "Go." He came over to us like specifically. He walked over and was like, "Guys, if you could just like go hype for him, you know, all this stuff just happened." And we were like, 100%. And he came out.
Oh yeah,
after
because
that-
butterfly.
Yeah, and he came out after that swim and came over to us like, "Guys, it meant so much to me," and I was like, "I'm gonna cry."
Yeah, he won butterfly. It was like a high heat.
Yeah.
I remember his coming out video. He was like, I think I'm gay. And his friend's like, yeah, I don't really care if you're gay. I'm just trying to go to sleep right now. He's like, "No,
Yeah, I
I'm
forgot
gay
about
though."
that.
He's like, yeah, cool. I'm tired though. It's like 3 a.m. He's like, no. Like, I like men. He's like, yeah, I can't just tomorrow. Like, gotta go to bed. God, that was.
Honestly, I wouldn't really mind if any of my friends did that. I would just be
Yeah.
like, I'll just be like, cool, like congrats.
Yeah, but I'm like,
I'd have the
great,
same response. Okay, cool. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, but I'm cool, great.
Like-
Surprise.
Like
Yeah.
it's good for them, but
They're like crying, and
I'm
I'm
not
like,
gonna be like, wow, oh my
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, "Yo, me too."
But I
That'd be
honestly,
funny.
yeah, me too. So I feel like that's a good reaction to it, though.
That'd be
Like
so
that's
funny.
that's how it should be, you know. It's just
Yeah, it
okay.
should just be like, yeah.
You're one of the boys. Like, don't really care. Like,
Not coming out as straight to the boys.
I have
Guys,
to do that apparently.
I'm straight.
Everyone- That's surprising, Caleb.
That's pretty good.
It's okay, Caleb. Everyone thinks I'm gay, so like,
I feel that, bro. I feel that.
Acting
Yeah.
sus with the boys is always the best.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because then people are like, "Are you guys?" And we're like,
Alden, I remember. I don't know if you know Alden, Lauren, but Alden.
No.
I was out. This was like ninth grade year. I was at Fred Meyer, and he ran him, and he slapped my butt and said, "Hey, daddy." And my
That's
dad was
really hot.
there, and my dad was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Dad, it's a joke." He's like, "What part of that is funny?" I'm like, "Him calling me daddy. Get it?" Because like, haha. He's like, "Juwan, are you like gay?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "What just happened there?" I'm like, "Joke." He's like, from that day since, my dad thinks I'm gay. It's been
Let's
like
go.
5 years.
And he had a girlfriend between that as well.
Yeah, for like 6 months. That was a long 6 months.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like swim. The people there, the like, the
Swim culture
teammates.
makes you seem sus, dude.
Yeah, literally wearing speedo, but like
Naked
gay.
volleyball.
naked volleyball. I was talking about that, and my brother was like, "What?" And I'm like, "But it's not
when
weird."
when I tell people like the locker room stories, they're like, "That's really gay," and I'm like, What do you mean?"
I'm like, I'm gonna have to cut that. I'm gonna have to cut. Oh my
Also,
goodness.
you might want to censor Cooper's name because we say his full names. You might want to.
I'll censor his last name. But like, he's a homie. I'm sure he wouldn't be. I'm sure he wouldn't care.
Shout
but
out!
like-
Shout out!
Shout out Cooper.
Yo,
Shout
put his
out
snap.
gay man that I just censored.
Put his snap in the in the description.
Maybe not. Maybe I won't give him that much of a shout out. But
Dang.
no, because if we ever get big, think about it. If we ever get big, and the people come back to this video, then thousands of people are gonna add Cooper,
Oh,
and
yeah,
no free publicity. Yeah, sorry,
Dang.
sorry, man. You're cool, but not that cool.
It's just
No,
gotta be like that, you know.
I feel like swim. The biggest thing for me about swim is that it's all guys, and so you're not. No one's really trying to impress anybody. You know what I mean? Versus like
I
track.
mean, everybody interests each other. You're like, dang, nice backstroke.
Yeah,
Or, like,
but that's
when everyone
different
gets a
than
good
trying
guy-
to impress. Yeah, that,
Except
think
for
about-
like if we want to talk about that one year with one of our managers and one of the boys.
oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. So if you think about like, let's say track where there's guys and girls, so you want to flex on the girl, like, hey girls, or like basketball.
Oh.
People come watch basketball games. A lot of people do.
meets basketball meets.
Basketball meets. Let's
It's just
go. I
guys
got track
shooting
and swim.
hoops.
Yeah, but like if like basketball, everyone's got to flex to basketball. Football, same way. But like, I feel like swim, like a few
It's
people come to
humble,
swim
dude.
meets. But yeah, we're all. I'm this one guy. He went to state 4 years in a row for like 2 different events, and he had lettered every single year in 3 different sports.
Dang.
And then he also went to state in all the sports. He went to state every single season, every single year. He's just chilling, dude.
Imagine
He's the
being
guy
that
wearing the
athlete.
glasses. He's the guy with the glasses on.
I
don't know if
what
you know
you're
him.
talking about.
He's from Arlington. He always wore these gold sunglasses. During swim, he wore them. During track, he wore them. During cross country, he wore them. He always had the glasses on, and he was just I never heard him flex once. He kind of just he had a Letterman's jacket that he wore with all the patches like covered, but he just chilling. I was like, what's your 50 time? Because he wasn't wearing his jacket. He's just like wearing a speedo. He's like 20.5, and I'm like, oh,
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God.
That's zooming. That's absolutely
That man
zooming.
is so fast.
I mean, he went to state every single year and everything he's done. Like I assume
That's
he's
gonna be
athletic,
so
but I'm
hard
like,
to get a 10-second split, dude. That's
Alright,
Yeah.
guys, let's have an off-season swim meet sometime.
maybe
No
not.
training.
a podcast
training.
swim meet. Podcast swim meet.
We're just like
Lauren, what do you think your 50 time is right now?
probably 30, 33, 35, 35.
Mine right now is like 47, probably.
47. Holy.
I'm not going.
I
to
want to say like 35, but like I feel like I'm gonna because I got used to how I entered the water. I can't say dive because I didn't dive, but I got used to that, and so I was able to calculate what to do. Now, I'd have to start in water, honestly.
Honestly, the dive is so much speed though, because you just get all that gravity boost.
Oh yeah, literally.
Dive-
I had a 29 something without diving. So imagine if I
Dang.
could dive. Imagine if I could dive, dude.
Dude, if Juwan
Holy
could
heck.
dive, he'd be fast.
If I could dive, I might be able to go on a districts and something.
Maybe, my guy, maybe.
Hey, but if I'm I think the dive's like 2 or 3 seconds of my time because I hit the water and then I have to start back up.
Dude, 2 or
Yeah.
3 seconds? That's a lot. That's a lot of time.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. But think about a dive. You jump and you go. I jump, hit the water, then I have to start back up from the wall still, and then build up momentum to catch up.
Dang.
So I really feel like
with the dive, you still can glide out the momentum, and then your
exactly.
pushing is like helping that preserve that momentum.
Exactly, you hit the water and you're going. Versus I hit the water at like literally at the wall basically. Then I have to start back up and then I have to start swimming. I always feel like that's a 2 or 3 second time gap.
Just
So I
have
was like,
do in water starts, push off the wall.
Yeah, you
I
get more
lo-
speed off of pushing off.
Here's
the
the
wall.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's why I didn't do that because you look like such a loser doing in water starts.
That's honestly
like,
true though. That's
I'd rather have my dignity and be like, oh guys, I slipped, every time.
You slipped every time.
Because my teammates know. I don't care about like they're not going to bully me. First, like random people show up to beach. Someone
Yeah.
asked my mom if I was autistic at one of my things because
we're doing stupid stuff in the back.
yeah, we're doing stupid stuff and then I got on the
cat
block.
ear dance. The cat ear dance.
Yeah. At one point, I was like, I jumped in the water, and he thought I was an actual autist, and I was like, nice. I remember when we spam butterfly instead of free.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think they've made us. Oh no, the relay, the
Yeah,
butterfly
on the
relay,
400.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh,
Not
no,
the 400. That was
yeah.
the 200.
Yeah,
There's
sorry.
no way
Yeah.
we swam 100 flying.
Sorry. Didn't we do that?
I wish-
No, wait, did we do
I
that?
think that was the
actually?
last meet
No.
that we did that.
Yeah, that was the last normal meet before
Yeah,
championships.
Yeah, you're right.
I thought that was at JV Champs.
It might have been.
I don't know. I remember it was.
No,
at,
no, it was.
you know.
It wasn't TV Champs. Yeah. Because like
We didn't even ask Miss Jinx if we could. We were
Yeah,
like,
I know, we
yes.
just did it.
and
we
then I
just
told
did
her
it.
after, or like a few minutes before the meet, and she's like, "You weren't gonna ask me." I was like, "It's free." So I mean, technically, we're in the right, but
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
the majority of you, because it was like our last meet, like you either went to JV Champs and that was it, or you were gonna go to district. So I think we just did it because we were like, this is literally it.
Imagine if we could have qualified for districts, but we just gave up on it. And imagine that was a
there's
district
no way.
qualifying time.
There's no way that our boys lineup could have qualified for districts. No offense to you guys, but there's no
It's
way.
because it was you, me, and who else?
Clayton.
Yeah.
And Jawan, yeah.
Yeah.
Us 3 plus Clayton. Yeah, I don't think that lineup, even if we were swimming at our peak, I don't think we would have qualified for districts.
I did. So okay, if we would have qualified for districts, or let's say, so if we would have won that as butterfly, let's say we would have hit the time doing butterfly, would that qualify us for districts?
Technically, yes, because we were swimming under the rules and we hit the time. And it was a legal swim.
That would have imagined that. I wish I was good. If I was good like John, I would
Dude,
have.
going to
I would have
districts
done that.
was fun. I didn't actually swim in districts. I was just like an alternate, but going there, it was pretty fun.
That's how
played
I did
Rocket
that for
League with
cross country.
Andrew.
I did that for during cross country, and this one girl. So the district course for cross country is cross country is different than like track because it's like actual like it's a a course versus like just a track. So there's like paths to go, and there's like different obstacles. So and the district's course it's like a minute long hill if you're going like fast, and so it's like middle of the race too. It sucked. So I was talking. We ran it though. We ran the meet my sophomore year. And so, or no, my freshman year actually. And so I was talking to the guys about it. I was like, listen, there's this hill right here you gotta watch out. Kind of conserve energy as you're going up, hit it hard, and then it's flat up top. This girl's like, you've never gone to district, so how would you know? And I'm like, excuse me, you're like 16 years old, first of all. Second of all, I ran the course before, and she's like, really? When? And I'm like, when I ran here for a meet 3 years ago, and she's like, oh, well, sorry. And I'm like, oh. Like,
It's because you didn't go to districts. Man.
Yeah, so I didn't go to
Get
districts. Me and my friend who went to it. So to preface, there's district dinner at Cristiano's, right? And so I asked both the coaches multiple times. I said, hey, because Evan was going, Caitlin went, and so and Evan and Caitlin wanted us there because they're home. We're seniors, and so we wanted to go with them. The coaches are like, yeah, that's fine, sure, do whatever. Just get your own table. So we show up to Cristiano's, right? Me and my friend, and then the girl who got mad at me, she was like, "Oh, why are you here?" I'm like, I'm like, "Oh, we're just getting dinner." So the waiter saw that the people recognized us, and she didn't know what it was, so she put us at the end of their table. And we're like, "No, that's fine, it's fine." And she, no, don't worry. So she scooted. She made everyone move over. Like everyone had to move so she could slide the table up. And so then she put us right there, and the coach he started like losing his mind, and then and so we were getting food, and my friend didn't have any money, and so she's like, honestly, I'll just give it to you guys for free because you're with them. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my coach was like, what? And he was like, is that on my tab? And we're like, no. He's like, and then he told another kid, he told the other coach, he's like, what is the 4-year who can't make districts and the guy who failed his class is doing here? And I'm like,
whoa.
yeah, because one of my friend, he couldn't make it because he failed the class, and so he wasn't eligible. And so the coach was like, he was coming for our necks.
Why
And
would
you
then,
just
like
beat him
that
up in the
for?
middle of Cristiano's.
Because it's a district's dinner, and we weren't supposed to sit with them, and we got our food for free because of them. And so
Oh,
basically,
nice.
yeah. And so, and like, they didn't pay for it, we just got it for free. And then, like, Evan was like, yo, you want breadsticks? Stuff like that. We're like, yeah. So we're eating from Evan's breadsticks that the coach paid for. And it was just, he was so mad. And I'm like, listen, I asked if I could go multiple times.
What
And like,
coach
what
is
was
this,
worse,
bro?
what?
What coach is this?
You don't know him. He
Oh.
doesn't, yeah. But he was at one end of the table, we were at the other. He couldn't, there was like 8 people in between. And so,
Yeah.
like, the people sitting by him are obviously the ones who were like, oh my god, coach, what are they doing here? People with us, we were vibing. And so, like, me and my friend were vibing at the end of the table. He was pissed off the whole time. And he said I ruined his dinner. He said I ruined the district's dinner. And I was like, I don't know, my boys were having fun. I don't know, it's
District
just,
dinner's always fun, dude. The swim one, when I went, it was absolutely wild. We were just we were at someone's house and then we were eating a hella pasta and then we were playing Mario Kart and I was flexing on these people because I was literally beating everyone. So I turned the controller upside down and then I still beat them.
I feel like team dinners are always great. I don't like cross country as much because it's the girls' team and the guys' team, and it's like very cliquish. Where like the girls love all the girls and the guys love all the guys. But like for cross country, one of the older upperclassmen girls, she spread rumors about me, and so then
Do you
all the
wanna
girls
expose who
hated
this
me.
was?
What? Yeah,
Who
I'm not gonna say who it is. But
you can just say it to me and then cut it out, dude. I'm curious.
Or just
Oh,
post
yeah,
it in the chat. Just type
oh,
it.
yeah, I'll type in chat.
Alright, I'll look
Yeah.
at that later. I'm playing Roblox.
Yeah, she was spreading a bunch of rumors about me, so that literally all the girls hated, all the guys loved, and so it was an awkward, like, I can only hang out with the guys, because the girls were like, oh, you're such a snake, and I'm like, bro, what? And
Dang.
just awkward animosity that with swim is not there, because we're all bros, we all like think the same for the most part. I remember that one time we were doing dryland, we started doing like call outs. That was kind of lame, but like we all clicked, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a bond.
Yeah, just the bond of brothers.
Wait, but what was she saying about you, dude? Like,
I would rather not go into that right now because it's like
Alright.
it was like
That's
a year and a half.
That's another podcast, boys.
Yeah, a podcast just about her.
Yeah.
Caleb, what time are we at, by the way?
107. 107. We're almost at 108. We're like 10 seconds away.
We're at 107. We're almost at 108. We're after 106. What is
It's
that?
34. What do you mean?
It's 9:34 and
9:34, dog.
God, these girls that I haven't responded to.
Oh, Juwan's gotta go. Take care of business.
I'll go take a shower really quick. Anyways, this has been the eThoughts podcast. Any last thing you guys want to say?
No.
No, it was good. It was good.
See, we don't need anyone else. It's just the boys.
Yeah.
Rip.
This
our
one's gonna
fork.
end up being longer if we throw that clip in too. Woo! Because that clip is
really,
like
I don't think we're gonna throw the clip in. Then I don't want a
we
10-year long.
we can
podcast.
just throw in like small bits of it. Honestly, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
an hour, 30-minute podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah, the grind. All right, Juwan, get us out of here.
All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, we gotta do a group high five.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Discord delay.
One
I'll see you guys in the
one day
next
we're
one.
gonna get it. We're gonna get one day.
We're gonna get it. I'll see you guys in the
Real
next
life-
one.
The real life podcast.
Yeah.
In
Peace
person.
out.